The moment our engagement video hit 1 million views, I felt like the luckiest woman alive. But deep down, a quiet unease stirred, whispering that fame's glow hid sharper shadows. We were just an ordinary couple. Me, a graphic designer named Mia, and her Sophia, the charismatic photographer who'd captured my heart during a rainy art exhibit 2 years ago. Our story started simple: a chance meeting, late-night talks about dreams and fears, and a proposal under twinkling city lights that Sophia filmed on her phone. "This is us, forever," she said, her voice soft as she knelt, the ring catching the street lamp's gleam. I said yes through happy tears, and when she posted the clip online with the caption, "She said yes." "True love wins," it exploded. Comments flooded in. "Goals." So inspiring. Overnight we became that viral lesbian couple, brands reaching out, interviews piling up. But as the likes poured in, so did the pressure, and I didn't see how it was cracking me from the inside. Sophia thrived on it all. She'd wake up checking analytics, her eyes lighting up at every share. "This is our story, Mia," she'd say, pulling me into another posed photo. I loved her passion, but the constant spotlight wore on me. I'd always struggled with anxiety, those dark waves that pulled me under without warning. Sophia knew. She'd held me through panic attacks, whispering assurances. "You're safe with me," she'd promise. Our viral fame amplified everything. Fans dissected our every post, turning our love into public property. One night, after a sponsored event where I fumbled my words in front of cameras, the dam broke. I remember collapsing on our couch, sobs racking my body, words tumbling out. "I can't do this anymore. It's too much. What if they see the real me?" Sophia held her phone up, filming what I thought was a private moment. "Talk to me, baby," she cooed, but her eyes were distant, focused on the screen. The next morning, I woke to notifications exploding my phone. Sophia had posted the footage, unedited, raw, me unraveling in high definition. The caption, "Real love means vulnerability. Mia's breakdown last night shows our authentic journey. Keep it real." My stomach dropped. There I was, exposed to millions. Mascara-streaked face, hyperventilating, begging for it to stop. Comments ranged from supportive, "You're brave," to cruel, "She's unhinged. Sophia deserves better." Humiliation burned through me. "Why?" I whispered when she walked in, coffee in hand, acting casual. "It humanizes us," she replied, shrugging. "Fans love the real stuff. It got 500K views already." Her words hit like ice. Our intimate pain was now content. I felt betrayed, small, like a prop in her narrative. That day I scrolled through the backlash, tears blurring the screen, questioning everything. Was our love ever real, or just a performance? As the video spread, my world tilted. Friends texted concern, family called worried. I locked myself in the bathroom, staring at my reflection, the woman I'd become. A viral sensation reduced to her lowest moment. Sophia knocked, her voice muffled. "Come out, Mia. This is good for us." But doubt crept in. I replayed our memories, the way she'd push for more posts, the arguments over authenticity that always ended with her winning. Had she been filming other moments? I snuck into her office that night, heart pounding, and found a folder on her computer labeled raw footage. Inside were clips of me, crying after a fight, anxious rants, even intimate confessions. Horror washed over me. This wasn't love, it was exploitation. But as I dug deeper, a hidden email chain caught my eye, from an agent. "The breakdown vid is gold. Push the narrative. Vulnerable girlfriend arc for max engagement." My blood ran cold. Sophia had planned this? The betrayal stung deeper than I imagined, but a fiercer question burned. Who else knew, and what else was she hiding? The night ended with me packing a bag, slipping out quietly, but not before copying files. This wasn't over, it was just beginning. Waking up in a cheap motel room, the viral video's echoes still ringing in my ears. I realized the woman I loved had turned my pain into profit, and the raw hurt twisted into a resolve I hadn't felt in years. The room smelled of stale coffee and regret. My phone silenced but buzzing with missed calls from Sophia. "Come home, we can fix this," her voicemails pleaded. But her tone carried that performative edge I'd ignored too long. I remember sitting on the lumpy bed, hands shaking as I watched the unedited footage again, not as a victim, but as evidence. There I was, breaking down, but now I saw strength in the vulnerability she'd exploited. "No more," I whispered to myself, the words a quiet vow. That morning I drove to a friend's house, spilling everything over tea, tears mixing with anger. She used me, I confessed, voice cracking. My friend hugged me, saying, "You deserve better, fight back." The confrontation came that afternoon. I met Sophia at our apartment. The space once filled with laughter, now heavy with tension. She opened the door, eyes red-rimmed, but I saw the calculation behind them. "Mia, the video was for us, to show real love," she started, but I cut her off, slamming the printed emails on the table. "This? Planning my breakdown for engagement? That's not love, Sophia, that's manipulation." Her face crumpled, but then the twist hit. She admitted it, but not how I expected. "I did it because I was scared," she sobbed. "Our story was fading. The agent said controversy sells. But there's more. I faked parts of our proposal video." My heart stopped. She revealed she'd edited in extra emotion, hired actors for crowd reactions to make it more viral. Our entire love story, the one that launched us, was partially staged. "I loved you," she whispered. "But fame changed me." The revelation gutted me. Highs of our shared dreams crashed into lows of deceit. I felt foolish, heartbroken, but a fire ignited. This was my turning point. As days blurred into therapy sessions and soul-searching walks, I evolved. The emotional low of public humiliation gave way to quiet reflection. I started a blog, sharing my side unfiltered. Our viral love was a lie, but my truth is mine. Posts poured out, raw confessions of anxiety, the pressure of performative relationships. To my shock, it resonated. Followers messaged support, sharing their stories. The shocking twist came when Sophia's agent contacted me, offering a deal to spin the breakup. I laughed, declining. Instead, I went live, exposing the emails and staged elements, reclaiming the narrative. Views skyrocketed, but this time on my terms. Sophia faded from the spotlight, her apologies public but hollow. I cut ties, moving to a quiet town, focusing on real art, not likes. Looking back now with the grace of time, I see how betrayal forged my strength. The tragic heartbreak lingers like a faded scar, a reminder of love's fragility. But it led to empowerment. I healed by owning my story, turning pain into purpose, advocating for mental health, warning against toxic fame. Sometimes the hardest betrayals whisper lessons in resilience, teaching us to whisper goodbye to who we were and embrace the powerful woman emerging. If you're watching, know that your breakdowns don't define you, they refine you. Rise from them, reclaim your power, and let the world see your authentic light.